What are you looking at? If you want to say something, then say it. Bitch, we can square up right here. Metaverse, what the fuck is this? Like the Facebook thing? Metaverse, right? All characters in this game are over the age of 18. I don't know if that's gonna be important for later, but okay. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. So I've heard. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review a detailed content warnings which contains... No, fuck you. I don't want spoilers. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have no... Yeah, whatever. This game looks so fucking lame, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all see the title, y'all see what we're playing. Yo, what is everybody? It's your boy Jordan's Not Real, and welcome to a game I'm pretty sure everyone's heard by now. Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, let me go ahead and explain something real quick. And I know this is gonna come off as a huge shocker to a bunch of people, but I have never played or seen anyone play Doki Doki Literature Club. I have never seen a single person play it. Not once. I've never played it myself. I just I've never I don't. Only thing I know about it is that it apparently is a very scary game that gets very scary. And Monica has something to do with that. That bitch with the brown hair right there. So that's literally all I know. Everything else is a mystery to me. So this is gonna be considered the first horror game on the channel. That's crazy to think about. Wow, we're really moving up, guys. But who cares? Not waste no time. I mean, I want to get in the game. I want to know how scary this shit's really gonna be. Cause so far this shit looks lame as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. This shit looks garbage. But, you know. Please enter your name. 7. There we go. 7. There we go. Let's start this shit. Oh, this game is already infuriating. I have to read too? Shit. I'm not good at reading. Well, I am good at reading. It's just I'm not good at the whole voice thing yet. Alright, I can try it though. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for such a long time. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop you and wait for you. So, when does this get scary? This isn't very scary right now. Okay, this is too early. Let me chill out. Let me immerse and get into the game before I start. You know, I just want to get in the scary part. I'm not gonna lie. I want to get in the scary part. I want to play scary. You know, like. I wanted the scary part. Whatever. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, 7. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. However, you say, well, fuck, whatever you say, Theory. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Seven, oh fuck, whatever. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any bitch-ass clubs. I haven't even been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free times on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. You'll become a fucking bum. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try just a teeny tiny little bit? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yeah, yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Okay, so this is Sayori and you know, like this is like, she pissing me off already, bro. Like, is she gonna be the one murdering me? Is she like this is a scary game, right? So like, is she gonna turn out like, is it gonna be like, oh, your best friend is actually a murderer, and she gonna play like a Jason Voorhees map? Like, what is the deal? What am I supposed to be scared of right now? Maybe the fear of the unknown. That could also be a good thing. Maybe I'm supposed to be afraid of what I don't know yet. Maybe, I don't know. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own bitch-ass club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, you know damn well I do not want to come to your lame-ass club, bruh. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club, Brody. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club, since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. No, she's just a dumbass, that's easy. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, alright? Yes! Let's go. Okay, this is where it gets scary. We're gonna walk in the classroom, and then it's gonna be just piles of dead bodies or something like that. And this is where it's gonna start. I'm calling it. Watch. And thus, today marks the day I sold my... Oh, even better. It's gonna be a demon, right? It's gonna be a demon who, like, feast off of cupcakes, right? And what his thing is, like, if you eat a cupcake, how many cupcakes you eat, that's how many years of your life you have to give up. You feel me? But there's a twist. You could eat a cupcake and you can give up someone You can give up someone else's lifespan. But here's the thing. Bro. It gotta be someone that you actually like love. Like, isn't that cool? That's what I'm on the shit. I'm on the lore of Doki Doki Literature Club already. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me the new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Man, where's the fucking murder at? You're not, like, are you the scary person? She might be the scary person. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. 7. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Bro, you're a fucking simp. They're all like 4s at least, bro. Relax. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, then say it. Bitch, we can square up right here. Okay, I can turn this classroom into a WWE fucking ring right here. Ho. Like, come on. Come correct, bitch. Fuck out of here. Why are you apologizing? There was nothing to apologize for. She came at you. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like she's a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Okay, so she got the cupcake, demon thing that takes your lifespan if you eat a cupcake. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh fuck, you can. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Oh, she said it quietly. Well, there was no like indicators. Then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say something like this. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Sato. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league, so having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Seven. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cups. Cupcakes, damn. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Okay, bro. When does the horror happen? This shit is lame as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. I can feel myself getting ready to go to sleep. This shit is boring. I'm sorry. To anyone who actually likes this game, I'm sorry. This shit is boring. It's boring. It sucks. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for literally anything to happen. Or maybe it's a slow burn. I don't like slow burns, so I don't know. I don't like slow burns, so. It's delicious. Sarah talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Like, do you have a problem? I don't like this pink-haired bitch. I'm not gonna call her a bitch. That's not nice. But you know, I don't like her. I don't enjoy her company. I hate her. I don't know. I just met her. I fucking hate her. You know, if this is some type of horror movie shit, I hope she dies first. Okay. Okay. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bit down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I'd kill yourself. I fucking hate this hoe. Have I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Loser. Get out of my face. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. No. Not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully phases a teacup in front of each other, in front of each of us before sitting down at the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what makes you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was probably dragged here by Sayori, and I don't really give a fuck about her literature. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so a nigga thought he'd stop by, you know? That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You know, you have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, fucking lame, who cares? Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So 7, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But oh my god, someone's texting me. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how much a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I need to stop reading so fast. I'm reading too fast. Oh my god. I need to stop. I need to stop and enjoy the story that's in front of me. That's the problem. I'm too worried about the horror aspect. Maybe that's not what this game is about. Maybe stop texting me. Maybe this game is about pink polka dots. I don't know. But I just need to stop going into this game expecting it to just hit me with the horror. I'm gonna take it slow from now on. I'm gonna try to take it slow. Cause I'm not gonna lie, this game is like, it's losing me. Like, I'm physically ready to go to sleep reading this shit. But it's boring. I don't know how to say it. Like, it's ass. But I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna chill out. I just chill out, stick with it. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes time, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? There's a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud, you dumb bitch! And give me that back. I'll kill you. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Summer slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. No. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Seven? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. We still got a problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this lame-ass club. Bro, I don't even like y'all. Y'all are all boring and lame. And ugly. I don't, Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I have never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, like I said earlier, this shit is lame. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. 7. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I paid to spend every day with these beautiful girls, nigga, you are a simp, bro. Take actions into your own hands, bro. Like, why the fuck? Like, nigga, you don't want to be here. You don't even, like, you haven't read a real book in, like, 40 years, bro. Like, why are you here? Right. Okay, I've decided. I'll join the literature club, or whatever the fuck. I'm just trying to get into things, bro. I'm not gonna lie. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, get the fuck off me, dog. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting and on a good note. Everyone, remember today's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. 7. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, 7, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. So Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! I'm waiting for the death and the horror monster that comes out. This shit, oh my god, this shit is slow burn as fuck. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I'm not gonna say I dislike any of the characters. It's just like, they really don't stick out at all. Maybe I just need to play with them a little bit more, but like, they don't stick out at, like, they literally, like, I don't know how to say it, like, I don't know. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most out of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. A poem? It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever you're... What the fuck is this? Uncanny. Massacre. Okay, here we go. Here's the horror element. Ambient? This is all... Why is Yuri shit? Fucking insight. Damn it. Death. Aura. Color. Okay, no. Peaceful. Fuck. Socks. Okay, I'm just gonna press random shit now because this shit is, come on. Socks. Fuck. Hi again, 7. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making your dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too, bitch. Like, I might end up fighting Natsuki, bro. I don't know. She a little annoying. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or whatever, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops her head back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Seven always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. You dumb bitch, like I have to help you. You're basically a fucking hamster. Is that so? I don't recall. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Okay. How come? You and Seven can become good friends too. Sayori. Like, you shut the fuck up? Damn, like, you... As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you some today. Oh, fuck. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Oh, wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? She brought something for me? The seventh man? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture is from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reached in her bag and pulled out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted to. I think it's a pretty cool book. This is House Girl actually being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks is like I like, despite me not reading much. What's the book about, bro? Is the book gonna reveal the hidden lore of the actual horror lying behind this story? Where does it get scary? Oh my god, I'm trying to be patient. I swear to God I am, but it's just not happening. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically, damn it, take this book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I know you're kind of slow, so you know. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having cheery conversations in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Alright. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the very first few pages. Shit. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a sweet second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out is all. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. You don't have 2 of everything, huh? You don't have 2 pair of pants? What's wrong with you? Leave me alone. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Ooh, relatable as in like, relatable to the plot, maybe? like, of the horror aspect, like, I'm sorry, I'm just so fiending for horror. Like, I just want to get to the horror part. Like, this shit is lame. I'm being dead ass. It's lame. It's not cool. It's boring. It's lame. I'm just here because I have to be. What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closed the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Seven? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Those are the best type of stories, though, in my opinion. The one, like what you said, that like force you to, that they make you or challenge you to like look at something differently in life. I like those stories. Those are very nice stories. Hopefully this story that I'm playing right now will challenge me somehow, because this shit is whack. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe. Then, suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I just fucking spit on my mic. God damn it. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading or whatever. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up. Oh my god, this shit is so fucking lame. I'm trying to get through it. I swear, this fucking horror shit better be the best ever. Like, it better have me shitting myself, or I swear to god, this is lame. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closed her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Oh, that was him talking, fuck. Here! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the page. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're a little even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first page in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses a lot of all of her things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But 7, who the fuck is texting me? Fuck. But 7, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. No, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have that time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, sparred from finishing her thought. Is it alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on the top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do the same. I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Why? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Can someone stop texting me? Holy shit. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. And I do the same myself. Okay. Who should I... Okay, since I have a choice... Well, not Natsuki, bro. Fuck her. I don't like her, bro. I don't really like Yuri, or Monica, or Sayori. I don't like any characters. I hope they all die violently. But anyway, let me go ahead and save this. I'm gonna call it there. I think this is a a good place to call it, right? We all agree. So far, this game is can I go? Let me go to main menu. Okay, but like I was saying, this game so far is like I'm like, it's the first episode, so I'm not gonna like just completely dismiss it yet. All I'm saying is, for right now, it's meh. Like, you know, like meh. That's all it is. Meh. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button. Until it is not real, I have been enjoying. It's not real, you know. Keep it clizzy, keep it jizzy. Keep it jizzy, keep it clizzy. All right, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.